Let's just jump right into it and welcome to today's explainer. We're looking at what Google is actually calling the biggest upgrade to their search box in over a quarter of a century. And you know what's wild? It's almost entirely hidden. You might have literally used it today without even realizing it. We're going to break down how Google is fundamentally shifting from being this massive, overwhelming catalog of blue links into something that feels way more like having your own brilliant, highly capable personal librarian. So let's see how this actually works. So, have you noticed that little AI mode button yet? If you pull up Google right now, there's a really good chance it's sitting right there on your screen, because this is rolling out globally as we speak. But hey, quick reassurance before we get into the crazy new tech. If you absolutely love the classic Google experience, just typing 3 random words and getting a page of regular links, don't worry, that old Google hasn't gone anywhere. It is still right there. All you gotta do is just press enter on your keyboard or click the standard search icon, and boom, you get the exact same results you've used for decades. But if you do decide to use it, the way we actually talk to the internet completely changes. Think about how we used to search. We'd type these rigid, fragmented, honestly kind of robotic keywords, just crossing our fingers that the algorithm would guess what we actually meant. With the new AI mode, the box dynamically expands as you type. So if you have this huge, long, messy, super specific question, you don't have to chop it down anymore. Just keep typing. It literally feels exactly like walking up to a really knowledgeable librarian, dumping a complicated problem on their desk, and knowing they'll just completely understand your context. Section 1. The plus button. A smarter way to search. Hidden right behind this tiny little icon is some seriously heavy-duty tech. The brain running the whole show here is Google's new Gemini 3.5 Flash model. Now, if you're not super tech-savvy, please don't sweat the jargon. All that really means for us is the AI is incredibly smart and incredibly fast. So let's look at a step-by-step example of how you'd actually use this day to day. Let's say you've got an image and you are just totally stumped. Step 1, you just click that new plus button. Step 2, you upload your file. Maybe it's a super confusing YouTube thumbnail or a weird chart or, I don't know, a bizarre bug you found in your backyard. Then step 3, you just ask it in plain conversational English, hey, what is going on in this image? The AI will actually look at the picture, analyze exactly what's in it, and explain the whole thing right there inside the search box. Section 2. Keeping the conversation going. Because we are completely done with the era of do one search, get one answer, and goodbye. Google Search is now a full-on chat experience. You can talk back to it, ask for more details, and really drill down. Let's think about a real-world scenario. Imagine you're trying to figure out dinner. You search for Indian food, and boom, the web throws 50 different restaurants at you. In the old days, that was honestly overwhelming. You'd have to open a dozen tabs, read a bunch of reviews, and do all the heavy lifting yourself. But now, because the search is conversational, you can just tell the AI to do that tedious filtering for you. You literally just type, if you had to pick one Indian restaurant, which one and why? And instead of giving you a massive list to stress over, the AI gives you exactly one concrete answer. And what's really cool is it gives you the clear reasoning behind its choice. It's not just hallucinating or making things up. It actually builds its logic using information pulled from real articles across the web. Plus, it learns from your follow-up questions. So the longer you chat with it, the more it gets your specific vibe, curating this absolutely perfect answer so you don't have to endlessly scroll. Section 3, Google Personal Intelligence, finding your lost stuff. Okay, this one fundamentally changes what we even consider a search engine to be. Google isn't just mapping the public internet anymore. It's basically becoming your own highly secure personal vault by connecting right into your everyday apps. Let's say you need to find a receipt. The old way, digging through a messy, overflowing inbox, guessing a dozen different search terms until you finally spot it. The new way, you just open Google and ask your AI librarian, can you find my flight confirmation from 3 months ago? Or what if you're looking for a picture? Instead of scrolling for 20 minutes through thousands of photos, you just ascribe a specific trip photo right to Google. It securely reaches into your connected Gmail or Google Photos and pulls out exactly what you were looking for. Now, I know exactly what you're probably thinking right now. Wait, is Google just reading all my personal emails by default? Let me be super clear about this absolute guarantee. You are 100% in control here. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, is turned on by default. You have to explicitly choose if you want to connect these apps to the search engine. Your personal data stays firmly in your own hands. It is a strictly opt-in feature. Section 4, the future of search. These tools are pretty amazing right now, but there are some absolutely jaw-dropping capabilities rolling out later this summer. If you're currently on a Pro or Ultra plan in the US, this AI mode can already do some wild stuff, like generate interactive visuals or build custom mini websites right in your results. But just look at what's coming next. We are talking about dedicated AI agents working tirelessly inside your search bar. Imagine mini applications instantly generating to solve whatever specific problem you just searched for. Or, and this is wild, Google literally picking up the phone and calling a local business on your behalf, just based on a prompt you typed. They're also rolling out automated internet scans where Google keeps an eye out for a specific change, like, say, concert tickets finally going on sale, and instantly shoots a notification right to your phone. It is completely going to change how we use the web.
Which brings us to the real question of this explainer. Are you ready to turn your standard everyday search bar into Jarvis? Because eventually, all these fragmented apps and individual functions are going to merge. Google is clearly building toward this ultimate world knowledge assistant. Seriously, kind of like Iron Man's Jarvis, sitting right there in that little white box you already use every single day. So the next time you're stuck or just slightly unsure what you're looking for, try treating Google less like a rigid machine and a little more like a helpful librarian. Thank you so much for joining me today. Get out there, play around with that AI mode button, and see what your new assistant can do for you.